Hello Minecrafters, this is another Creeper here with another mod review. Today I'm going to be going over the Herblore Mod, and in this specific episode I'm going to be doing the drugs behind it. So if I don't go down into the happy house, you will see two of the three drugs in this mod. On the right side is the new tobacco, and on the left side is the hemp plant. Now, if you haven't noticed, there has been a new texturing as well as a new coating. Currently in the new update, there's new textures, as you see. Now, when you break the hemp plant, you have 1/3 of the chance of getting a drug drop instead of 1/5. So you have much better chance now of actually getting the drugs and the seeds, so you can keep planting. The plants now grow 2 blocks high instead of 3, and you can break any one of them to get the actual drugs instead of the top, which was the last time. The plants need to be on tilled ground next to water, and there's a new plant, as you know, tobacco. So let's go into survival mode and work with these. So the left side is a hemp plant. So if I break the top, I receive 1 toke seed, 1 toke bud, and hemp. Now the new update, it used to be that you break the bottom, you just get hemp. Now in the latest update, you just don't get the seeds if you break the bottom. Now if you break 2 on the bottom, hold on, sorry, my apologies, you still receive only 1 seed. So you actually only get the seed from the top, but you actually get the drug and hemp from both. So you still wanted to wait for the second to get the drugs, but it grows a lot longer. It takes a lot longer to grow than the last time. But with both, you get the drugs, but only the top do you get the seeds. So now let's go over to tobacco. Let's see if it's the same. So if I break the top, I get 1 seed, 1 leaf, and it does not seem, hold on, let's see if I can get rid of these and see what, if I get another drug from, another plant part from it. So if I get rid of all these. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so if I break the top, I receive the tobacco seeds and tobacco leaves. If I break the bottom, you do not receive anything, it looks like. So, oh, whoops, I'm in creative mode. Huh. So if you break the bottom, you receive the seeds, the seeds and the tobacco leaves. If you break the top, you receive the seeds and the tobacco leaves. So it's only the hemp plant that if you break the bottom, you do not receive the seeds. Okay, so that's the statistics and the coding behind the plants. Now let's go into the actual planting of them. So if we go in here, get some bone marrow, let's get some seeds of both. So let's start with the toke seeds. The actual hemp plant goes through 4 different stages. That was through the first 2. So if I do 3, 4, now it's fully grown. And it used to be you could not use bone marrow. Now you can bone meal. Now you can. So that's the first stage of tobacco, second stage, third stage, and fourth stage. So you can now use bone meal for these plants, which will definitely help people in creating giant farms. The third way, we'll go with the shrooms. Now, it's been a while for shrooms to work. The best method for growing shrooms is first you get a water bucket, then you need some bone meal, and you need the shrooms. So you dig a hole down 1 block, and you put water in it. And the reason is because you know how when you go underwater, everything gets darker, right? So the light, the reason shrooms don't usually grow, you can't grow shrooms, place down shrooms in the upper world, is because it's not dark enough. It only is dark enough in the nether. So this makes the area around there darker. So I can actually place one in there and take some bone meal, and I now have a mushroom, a giant mushroom. So now if you break that, you get mushrooms every time. So that's the fastest way of growing shrooms. And the same goes for brown shrooms. So I get a giant brown mushroom, and you break those and you get the parts of the shroom. And then you can go into the drying table, but that's different. So this is Nether Creeper signing off. Goodbye. Hello Minecrafters, I forgot to mention one thing. How to obtain the actual seeds in the game. The hemp and the tobacco seeds. Now, there are two ways. First, you can find a village that randomly spawns. The chances of, you know those houses that have a gated-in backyard? Well, those houses now have a hookah and a drawing table already inside them instead of a desk. And for every house that has that, there's a new villager that when you trade with, I've already traded with them a couple times just to show you. In the back, they have toke growing. So you can go back there and break some toke, grind some toke, and sell to them, and then you can get an emerald. And after a couple of trades, you can actually start getting seeds, tobacco seeds. So tobacco seeds are not found growing, but the hemp is. So you actually have to find a village to start growing hemp and tobacco. So you find a village, break the hemp plants, trade with this villager to where you can get tobacco seeds.